What? This is a terrible place to start this. Don't say the changes, Jesus Christ. What's crack-a-lackin', everybody? I'm Milky Seed, and welcome to Pikmin 2. We completed Pikmin 1 not too long ago, and now we're moving on to Pikmin 2. Which is my favorite so far in the franchise. It's the one I would say replayed the most, but that actually goes to Pikmin 1. Don't ask why that is. I don't know why I'm saying don't ask why that is. That's a dumb thing to say. Anyway, we're going to start a new game right now. And I am going to attempt to 100% the game. I always forget that the GameCube Pikmin games are actually really quiet compared to the other games. Normally I record everything at a specific volume. But because Pikmin is just so quiet, I have to actually turn that nonsense right up. There, he was aided by indigenous creatures. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. We did! We got the best ending. And that was that. Ran into financial difficulties. Yeah, while we were gone, in like the, what was it, 16 days we were gone, the half a month, they somehow went into debt. Captain Olimar. Planet Hakotate. I don't care how you're supposed to say it. It's Hakotate to me. I know it's probably like Hakotate, or I don't know, man. Andrew Hakotate. That was dumb. I'm stupid. I apologize. Mr. President, I've returned. Hello. Olimar, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad. Quite glad, but sadly, I have an announcement that is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden Pick brand carrots was eaten! I love the president. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off the corporate assets to repay the loan. That ship we so painstakingly rebuilt in the first game, gone. The only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, we have no means to repay it. Now, I do know the Switch version changed some of the branding for the treasures, which I don't really care. You brought that back as a souvenir for your gift? That's fine to me. I know it was really cool seeing things like the Duracell battery and the Coca-Cola lid, but the Switch version just looks so clean. And so we got 100 Pokos. That thing's worth 100 Pokos? That's more than a year's salary. How? How? What? There are more on that planet? They can repay our debt. Louis, you don't look alive. You must depart immediately. We don't even get to see our family. We don't get to see our wife that we longed for. We don't get to see her. It's just, go. Go get that cash. My YouTube blew up because of a quick rich scheme, and here's another one for you. Blew up for me. Blew up for me, I should say. Getting 20k views on a video on a channel of my size where I only had 33 subscribers when I uploaded it is insane. And I've since gotten, I'm now 100 times that amount. I'm like 350 something subscribers, I think, at the time, which is crazy to me. I'm very happy. That made me so glad. Honestly, I'm really nervous because I'm afraid my next video is not gonna live up to the standards of quality. But I'm not gonna expect anything making this new video. It's just, you know, if it does well, that's a happy little accident. If it doesn't do well, hey, I'm having a great time making it, actually. I did something that I never got to really do as a kid, and that was actually transfer a Pokemon from the Game Boy titles into Coliseum so I could show off a specific glitch. So that was a cool thing to experience. I never got to see that before, and I absolutely loved it. Yeah, he's not responding via his communicator. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death. He's not gonna freeze to death. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they're about to be devoured as we speak. Now, one thing I do remember about this game is that swarming is not as good as it was in Pikmin 1. It is not as useful. It's only really good for carrying things. I can't remember a time that I really did utilize the same controls though, same controls. I can't really recall a time where swarming was very useful. This game has some weird sound, some weird like volume issues that I'm noticing. Like sometimes it's really low, other times it's really quiet. So we can press Y to switch to Louie. God, look at these icons, they're so smooth. Louie. Louie, allow me to blah 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 blah. Can you make your way to your location, to our location, and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me. Alrighty. This game looks so good. Absolutely adore the Pikmin games. I'm gonna punch this. Okay, let's get to the onion. Louie, that odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. The seed of the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with the A button. Pikmin 2 is one of those games that's like an actual sequel. I don't know how to describe it, but a lot of times when games have sequels nowadays, they don't like play exactly the same like they used to, and it's not like, hello Terry. Like with Tears of the Kingdom, games don't do what Tears of the Kingdom typically do nowadays. At least the games that I enjoy, where they take what's old, they take the old game, reuse assets, and just expand the game by like 300%. Pikmin 2 is one of those games where it does just that. It takes what's old and just expands it by 1,000,000%. Pikmin 2 is absolutely insane when it comes to content. It's still a relatively short game if you're... Okay, that thing lives with 0 health. If you know what you're doing. But like, it can take a decently long time. Okay, we got those boys sprouted. As I stated earlier, this is absolutely my favorite title in the franchise. Right now. Who knows, Pikmin 4 might be, ballin'. Come back. One little detail I like is that both Olimar and Louie have different whistles. So Louie's is more high pitched, and Olimar's is there's a specific type of whistle that it's called. I don't remember. But there's a mod I really want to play called Pikmin. Pikmin 269, because it looks silly. And they replaced one of the captain's whistles with with Kirby's inhaling noise. So, like I said earlier, they took out the branding in this game when they re-released it, obviously. This was originally a Duracell battery. I don't know what everything is called. I don't remember what every treasure is. I do know a few facts and details about Pikmin 2 because there's a lot of weird things, but it's been like done to death at this point. But who knows? Maybe one day in the future I'll go over all the regional differences. But yeah, this was a Duracell battery. That's one of them. Get it, my boys. I don't even know if they can take this back to the ship. No, because we need 20 of them. That was a big old waste of time. We need 15, so we can switch over to Olimar. And there we go. Louis! Backflip. Louis is not happy to see us at all. He does not give a actual shit. That man has not a thought behind his eyes. Okay, we can change captains. Now we got 16. Let's swarm this so they can take it back to the onion. I don't know if there's any pellet poozies here on day 1. Just like in Pikmin 2, day 1 has no timer. And as you can see, yeah, I'm not sure if this little guy should give us enough. I have faith in him. So Terry, how was work today? Did you have fun? There is a feature that I kind of wish was in the older games, which is in Pikmin 2 or in Pikmin 3, which is the charge mechanic. Basically, you can lock onto an object and send all of your Pikmin to that object at once, so like you can get the maximum amount of carry. The only thing I don't like about it is that it replaces Swarm, and I liked Swarm. I think Swarm is fine. The charge wasn't necessarily that needed. Okay, that gives us 20. It was alright. Apparently, I just left Louis behind. He's over there guarding. Look at him being a friend, helping out the Pikmin just by standing there. Hi, Louis. Come on. You can't do it in this game, but in Pikmin 3, you can throw the other captains. And this is when the game really started showing off that you're actually tiny. Because if you look over there, you can see a sewer manhole. Yeah, you get an idea of how small we really are. And we got these paper bags here. Which, as a dumbass kid, I never even pieced it together. Come on, guys. You're slower than the sloth taking a poo-poo. Taking 90 plus years, friends. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, friends. You got this. You got this. And there we are. Finally. Value 280 Pokos. Courage Reactor. So Terry, since you weren't here, the plot of this game is as soon as you got home, you found out that the company you worked for is actually in debt now. And you don't even get to go see your family. They sell your old ship. You get this new one that they just had. It looks like a rusty bucket of bolts. And then they immediately send you back to the planet you were just stranded on. Because there's treasure. And you gotta go get on that grind. You know what I'm saying? Why does it look like Louis is clipping out of his little thing? Can't even see your son, don't even get to see your daughter, can't even see your wife. Nope. Nope. Go out there, get about that grind. We got the Courage Reactor. We need to get back 10,000 Pokos. No Pikmin death. Which you can press ZL to see. And it actually keeps track of literally everything. We have battle, sunset, fire, water, electricity, explosion, and poison. Mail. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts. So I actually don't like the emails as much as I like Olimar's notes. Olimar's notes added so much character to the planet that you just didn't get to really see. But you know what? Can't complain. Now we can actually access things like the Pictopedia. I don't know if people really care about this stuff, but I love this. Dwarf red bulborbs, breadbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, Groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family, a close relative of the vanilla breadbug. It escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red borb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely... I don't know that word. I'm stupid. Such effective adaptation... Oh my gosh. Like, look at this. They really focused on this. We recovered our first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, and I don't know what they're thinking, yet I'm so happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now that I'm reunited with them, I know everything will be alright. For real, right? Go to area selection. We probably won't spend too much time reading them. I'll probably read them in my own time because I absolutely love reading those things. Oh, my cat's down here now. Maybe she'll protect me from the fly. And we can finally skip the landing animation. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? No! Okay, he's just telling us how to do this. We're going to need to get our Pikmin numbers up real quick because we need to deflate that other paper bag. Give me all 20 of these lads. Everyone get on this. Okay. Now, I believe there's nothing up here, but if we actually were to run back to where... I think if we run back to where Louie was, crashed, we can find some pretty good stuff back there. No treasure or anything, but like, red pellets. Oh, and if you have both captains with you, they'll both start pulling out the Pikmin. Very, very helpful. Oh, we got a couple fives here. We'll go back just in case because... Oh, my voice cracked there a little bit. Sorry. We need to get the... Yes, there are some pellets here. Is it just these ones? Either way, let's grab them just in case. Help them. Okay. They should be getting back any moment now. There's a lot of Pikmin to axe, actually. I was very surprised to see that. There's some Kaizo ones out there. Probably going to do Pikmin first because that one seems like the most fun. And how many do we need to weigh down this bag? 30? 35. Okay, so I think we had to go over there. Oh, no we didn't. But hey, extra Pikmin can't hurt. I'm not sure if Reds still keep their attack buff in this game or if they've been nerfed. Hopefully not. We only have... Yeah, come on, guys. Bring them back. Let's get these lads up here. Okay, they're all up there. Go, boys, go. Go, boys, go. Anyone else dying to this summer heat recently? It's been absolutely murder on me. I live over on the East Coast. I can't imagine the West Coast. You're all probably melted. Poor grandma got her freaking walker melted to the asphalt of her driveway. She can't get out. She's stuck, man. Okay, we're gonna call them. Actually, no, they can all stay there. And we'll grab these guys. That sprouted into a 5. I think we're gonna get that. So we're just gonna throw them all up there real quick. Let's switch over to Louie. Have him grab these guys. Okay, they dropped a 1 pellet. And there's a regular bulborb up here. So in Pikmin 1, the red bulborb was known as the spotty bulborb, but because Pikmin 2 introduces new subspecies that have the same like texture, they decided to change its name to the red bulborb to give it more of a to differentiate it easier because they're all spotty now basically. I don't know why they did that since they had Bulbear, which was just a black and red one, but you know, they do what they do. Alrighty, there we go. We have 53 red Pikmin. Now, as I stated earlier, swarming is not as good. It is very, very bad compared to what it was. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like they don't latch on as well and things like that. So what we're going to do is now instead you just kind of throw them onto the back of the Pikmin. In Pikmin 3, they added a weakness to the Bulborbs where if you can lock onto their eyes, you'll do a good amount of damage. But if you just keep throwing, man can't really do much. So we'll have them carry that back, have them carry that back, and even carry this back, which requires 35 of them. Is 7 enough? 7 is not enough. We need one more. I need one more of you lads. Come back. Not that many, Jesus. Five there. Oh, what? It like locked onto the Bulborb. Okay, well, I guess we'll throw them there. We'll worry about that in a second because we'll send one lad over there and the rest can carry back the 5er. I absolutely adore these games. These games are so good. They're very addicting, actually. Go, boys, go. We don't need that many red Pikmin, but it's always fun to have. I just realized the light is off on my controller, so I'm going to change it to red. You guys can't see it, but it's red for red Pikmin. Suck him. And we should be getting a lot of Pikmin for this. We're going to end it with 69 Pikmin. Nah, 70. And they're almost back with the treasure, which is good. 70 Pikmin, that's real good. Get them all on this. Okay, 45's the max carry. Take it back, boys. I don't think... I'm pretty sure something can sprout up here, but I don't think it's here on this day. I think it's later in the game. Listen, people have, like, done this to where there's no day limit in this game, by the way, which I think they should have done at least for the initial story, and then once you beat the story, you can do as much as you want. Utter scrap. I feel like that's what they should have done. But, there's no time limit, and many people have taken this day up into, like, the 200s. And they just sprout as many Pikmin as they can, which I think is the silliest thing in the universe. But I do like sprouting Pikmin. I think that's really fun. Anyway, we have our first instance of a wall over here. And a cave. Let's get these boys to bang on this wall real quick. Oh, I gotta be right back. My sister-in-law needs to be let in. Sorry, folks. Ow. I picked some. Coming back. Sorry about that, lads. I apologize. Only we could just get her a key. We should have made keys. Actually, we were at a Walmart earlier. I don't know why we didn't. Oh yeah, walls in this game take like no time. They have like no health for whatever reason. Not sure why. But I guess it's because the time limit isn't as important. I know. I know. I guess it's just because the time limit is not nearly as important in this game, so they were just like, walls just have like no health. And we have our first instance of a cave. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. I've seen some videos where people don't really like the caves too much because the caves all kind of feel the same because they're all procedurally generated to an extent. I've never hated the caves, honestly. I really like the caves. But that's just me because I'm a very simple person. I see fun game. It's just fun. Okay, I like the caves. Because they're procedurally generated, it does make each playthrough feel slightly different. But at the same time, it makes the game, for some people, not as replayable. But anyway, we have, I'm not sure, but this is a bottle cap, and normally in Pikmin, I don't know if it's that specific bottle cap is branded. I believe there's a Dr. Pepper bottle cap, a 7-Up bottle cap, and a Coke bottle cap. But I'm very interested to see the new treasures. Spicy Ginger Ale. Quenching Emblem. Okay. It's just a spicy ginger. I'm a little disappointed by that. Okay. Anyway. Grab everything here. And I guess I kind of understand where some people don't like them as much. But I've always liked the caves. I think they're fun. And the only reason why I say they're procedurally generated to an extent is because when I've done like repeat playthroughs or I've done a cave multiple times for certain reasons, cough cough, we'll be doing that later. You notice that some floors tend to favor a specific floor type. Oh yeah, and here's one thing I do like about caves quite a bit is that you don't really get a chance to get Pikmin back. So you go in with whatever Pikmin you have, and that's it. Actually, I do want to test something. We'll leave one Pikmin inactive and away from us, and I'll see if we need them. Citrus Lump. Actually, I think the game will warn you that you're leaving them behind. Delve deeper with your Pikmin. Because if I leave one behind, I'd rather not even risk it. We're risking it. Go over there. Yes. Let's see if we have 69 when we get to the bottom. Nope, they don't even need to be in your party. That's insane. Go, lads. Collect. I believe we need 100 Pikmin for this. It is inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. We need 100 red Pikmin. Oh, no. Why don't we just go a little deeper real quick? Yeah, the beast body are worth a little bit of treasure, so you might as well grab them. Why not? Try not to lose our boys. Okay, and let's grab this dude down here. And now we have some purple candy pop buds. We have our first Pikmin type. Our new first Pikmin type, which are the purple Pikmin. Shit, stop talking to me. There we are. And we get our first new Pikmin type of the game. The purple Pikmin. The most broken thing in the game right here. This sumbitch right here is absolutely broken. It's insane how broken this thing is. I was holding A. It seems if Louie and Olimar go for the same one, the game kind of doesn't know what to do. Anyway, we have our first new Pikmin type, which are the purple Pikmin. Now, here's the thing about purple Pikmin. There's no onion associated with them. You may have noticed that, which means you're kind of limited to the amount of purple Pikmin you get on a playthrough. Unless you decide to grind their amounts in caves. You really, really do not want to lose any purple Pikmin whatsoever. I need to wait for all of them to get to the front. But you notice that little stomp that they do? Yeah, if you use that on an enemy, it homes in on them and will even stun them. And they can carry 10 times the amount. They also have a 2 times damage modifier instead of a 1.5 times damage modifier like the red Pikmin, I believe. I could be very, 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 very wrong. But I'm a man, and that means I'm usually right. All joking aside, though, Louis stuck. Louis, did you give up? We kind of walked in it for a second. That was weird. Louis got stuck and therefore stopped following for some reason. There we are. Get it in. We're 200 Pokos. This is the Spherical Atlas. With the Spherical Atlas, we can now... The sphere chart. Contact me. I believe we can explore a new area now. I mean, our only... I don't know if you could tell, but I wanted to be quiet for that. There's a specific noise that plays that will let you know when you've gathered every treasure on a floor. It makes a little noise. But anyway, with that, we should be able to explore a new area tomorrow. After all, our only other path was gated by water. Purple Pikmin are really slow, so we need to get them flowered up fast. And yeah, there's nothing else in here whatsoever. And we use these geysers to head on back. In Pikmin 4, they use what looks like little air thingies. I don't know what they're called. Escape with your surface? Escape to the surface with your Pikmin? Yes. So, I don't know if they fixed it in this game, but sometimes when you do this with the Pikmin, you'll hear them scream when they're going up, and you'll hear them scream a second time, which I think is really funny. Also, on the treasure completed screen, when you have all the confetti and stuff, if you wait, I think it's like 3 minutes, you can hear a Totaka song. I'm not doing that because I'm streaming and I don't want to sit here for 3 minutes doing absolutely nothing for no reason. And anytime you leave a cave, it brings you back to the surface. Now, like I said, Pikmin, or purple Pikmin, don't have an onion, so you can't reproduce them quickly. We're not going to focus too much on reproducing them. After all, there is a grind we'll have to do late into the game. And I don't think the Candy Pop Bud will respawn right away. They end a cutscene to start another. Olimar, since you will have a new area to explore tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You might not realize it, but you are exhausted. Do they automatically end the day when there's Candy Pop Buds? Yeah, they do. That's fine because the game, the designer or the developers probably realized there really isn't much to do except, you know, maybe pluck a few Candy Pop Buds, but like that's not super helpful. You get like 4 Pikmin out of it, it seems like. Today's report. We increased our funds to almost 1,000. We're almost 10% of the way there. We're like 9% there. And yeah, we got some good numbers happen. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hockertate Savings and Loan after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha! Okay, Mr. President. So, on the map, it also shows you if you're missing any treasures from a cave. But now we have the Awakening Wood. Oh my. Hey Terry, welcome back. You missed the first cave, but it was tutorial cave, so you're fine. And welcome to our first new area, the Awakening Wood. We already see a new type of wall, the electric wall. You also missed us getting a new Pikmin type, which are the absolutely broken purple Pikmin. I don't know if they're nerfed for this game. I sure hope not, because they are insanely overpowered. Anyway, let's get some reds here. Now, if we take a purple Pikmin... What? Louis has all in one... I know! Why you stopped me? I took 3 feet away from the shit, though. You didn't make me realize I forgot to grab Louis. Okay, anyway. If we take our purple Pikmin and throw one, you can see that they do a homing attack, and if it even doesn't hit them, it stuns them. What the hell is that nonsense, bro? It's so unnecessarily busted. Watch this. This is how serious it is. We only have 10 of them as it stands right now. They're limited in numbers. I guess that was their way of balancing them. But if we go behind this Bulborb, look at that. That is ridiculous. Also, they carry 10 times. They're the weight of 10 Pikmin. They'll carry 10. They contribute 10 to the little thingy, because why not? Who needs balance? Let's get our red numbers up. Like, it's so silly how strong they are for, like, an ungodly reason. There is a treasure up there, but we need another type of Pikmin before we can even hope of getting it, because it's buried completely underground. Get all this stuff back. We are definitely going above 100 Pikmin. Gotta have a tutorial for everything now. The tutorials in Pikmin 1 were so, like, not there, because you could just hit B and completely skip the wall of text they shoved down your throat. And they got back the strawberry, which I believe is what, called the sunset berry in this game? Sunseed berry, damn it. But now we got 10% of the depth recovered. Okay, maybe we're not going to get 100 Pikmin. Yeah, purple Pikmin are so, like, important to, like, speedrunning that if they lose one, I believe they'll reset the whole run, because they're that gosh darn important. I don't see any male shear grubs. We can swarm. And now we're going to send a bunch of our Pikmin to go knock down these things. These are also super important. There's also a glitch involving these. I don't know if it's still in the game. Fine, you don't want to get on that one? You can go work on this. I have no idea. Oh, we stopped at 95? Okay, I think I know why. That's because there's some boys elsewhere. We're going to unlock this. We're going to leave Louis with them to be safe. Having 2 captains was, like, such a good idea. Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra spicy essence. Terry, you can't eat this. Your mouth will die. This is where Taco Bell gets their volcano and Diablo sauce. Sorry, dog. All of you get that. I'm gonna run back to base to go grab more boys. What's up? 1 second. That's it? No. Call her back. Why that? You can't. Yeah, but she called you, not me.
Never answer.
You answer the phone. Can you go over there? Yeah. Sorry about that. The burrito isn't spicy though. No, the burrito is not spicy at all. But the taco, I think it's because of the shell, honestly. Anyway, the ultra spicy thing boosts the Pikmin's attack and speed. It's silly. Because, you know, the purple Pikmin needed to be stronger. Hey, I was just thinking about one of you. And now let's get some flower Pikmin to make them even stronger. I wish the burrito just had a little bit less rice. Just a tiny bit less rice. But I know if I say light rice, they're just going to take off all the rice. Because they're dickheads. Anyway, little fact about purples. They get a different color flower. Hey, there's more berries. Let's get more berries. Get it, lads. And I will send them back up this one. To get more of that ultra spicy goodness. Oh no, I just realized, did I not mute myself and did I mute the game volume instead? That's funny. Anyway, now we get 2 of those ice, this super spice. And here we have a new enemy, the burrowing snagret. Wait for him to come out. Then just throw your purple Pikmin. And he's dead. He's dead. It's really that easy. You boys get to the front. Actually, I don't think we can do it because it says 200. Yeah, we can't do that. Anyway, I'm paying attention to these flowers because you see how that one has an eye? Go! Look at how long that stun is for! You see how long that stun... I won't worry about their dead bodies. We can worry about that later. There's a new type of wall over there. That's a poison wall. But we have a new cave right here. You don't have to do the cutscene every time I find a new goddamn cave. Is there biological sensors? Yes. Large group of Pikmin. Let's go. We need flame-resistant Pikmin. Yep. Red Pikmin are still fireproof. I don't know if the enemies respawn. If we, or I'm sorry, I don't know if the enemy, corpses despawn if we go into a cave. If they don't, and when we come back, we'll grab them. And we have the Hole of Beasts. There is a lot of different paths that we can go. I think we're gonna go this way. We have a couple stragglers that are still regular leaves. That's fine. I don't know why I took down the side hallway. Yeah, sheer grub's no issue because of the purple picks. Just look at them. One purple pick is taking that back all by himself. Did we save that purple? Yes, we saved that purple. Oh, you asshole! Of course, there's a male sheer grub just chilling over there. He killed one of the purples. Now we have one less purple, but that's okay. I'm not about to like reset the floor over and over again. I'm gonna live with my mistakes. Is this the Stone of Glory? Stone of Glory. Okay, that was the only treasure on this floor. We can leave. Let's move on. That makes me sad. We lost a purple Pikmin for no reason. These dungeons get really brutal. They'll just drop bomb rocks on you because they feel like it. They'll just drop a whole enemy on you. Like, I remember one time I think it was a bull bear dropped on me. And in this game, bull bears will come back to life after a few minutes or so because the game tells you to go screw yourself. Anyway, let's bust this open. Call back that guy. I'm busting that open right now just in case we find, like, flowers or something. There are more candy pop bud flowers down here. Good. Which means more purples. So we made up for it. Now we have 19 purples. I don't know if there's a treasure on this floor. I don't see anything. Okay, we got almost all... I think we got all of the purples to be flowers, and there's just one red leaf Pikmin. His name will be George. Is that it? Just this candy pop bud room? I guess he can have it all to himself. Okay, well, I guess that really is all that's here. So we're going to head down. A floor with no treasure. Whack. Hola beasts. I'm not sure how deep this floor goes. I think it's 5. Okay, we have our first new trap, the fire geysers. Well, they're not new. They were in Pikmin 1, but unlike in Pikmin 1, the red Pikmin can actually just straight up attack these and break them. So yeah, that's a good feature. I like that. I wish I was in Pikmin 1. That would have been so much easier. And they got back the Mahjong piece. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Strife Monument. Monolith. That's not monument, Nick. Oh my gosh, you need to learn how to read, sir. Okay, this bad guy, I actually do not think there's any enemies. I don't see anything. Okay, let's get our group back together. Why not? Nice. And they got back the floppy disk, which is from the Famicom Disk System, Cosmic Archive. And that's all the treasures, you can tell by the little noise. And I broke every fire geyser because I did not trust this game. Delve deeper with your Pikmin? Yes, sir! We can already see one that's being guarded by a fire geyser. And we have a dwarf board, or not dwarf board, red bull board right here. Who was holding a Game & Watch system. Okay. Now, these eggs can sometimes contain, those. It won't let me, it's not letting me switch to the purple Pikmin because I guess the game hates me. 280. Dream Architect. These little mites will make your Pikmin freak out. If you just throw your purple Pikmin, they all die and drop nectar. Very, very useful. Like that. It's only worth like 1 Poco, but why not? Anyway. Eggs can also drop... I always call them potions, but I believe they're actually called sprays. They can also drop sprays, like the red one, and there's a glitch involving them when the drays are droppable like that. So, I don't know if they patched it out of this game, because I never looked up what they really changed. Purple candy pop bud right here. Have the Pikmin carry that back. Get even more purple Pikmin. Because there's absolutely no reason to not have as many purples as you can, you know what I'm saying? Without absolutely busted they are. And now we got another new treasure, which is the Ace of Spades. Luck Wafer. That's a pretty accurate name. And that's all of the treasure. Okay. We're going to have these lads drink up this nectar here so they can become flowers. Excellent. Get Louie, grab all of our Pikmin, and let's head on out of here. Well, I see this right here, so we might be able to... Nope. It was just nectar. I was hoping it was a spray. All right, let's delve deeper, and I'm pretty sure this is the final floor. Sub-level 5. Yes, this looks like the final floor. And now we get Pikmin 2's bosses. I can't smack her awake. This is the Empress Bulblax, or is it Empress Bulborb? I'm not sure. Come back. Let's summon. Let's grab all of our Pikmin. She's a very simple boss. Look at her though. She thick. Come back. Okay, she'll try to shake them off. And when she tries to shake them off, she will roll from side to side. In later iterations of this fight, she can spawn little babies, and she can also make rocks fall from the ceiling. Yeah, we got them all back. Come back to us. Probably throwing the purples. They do more damage. A lot of bosses can't be stunned because the purples aren't able to like slam down on them, but some of them all back. But yeah, Emperor Bulblax, the final boss of Pikmin 1, is a joke in this game because of purple Pikmin. He is a joke. Also, Pikmin 2 is very well known for having terrible hit detection sometimes. Sometimes had it happen to me where Empress Bulblax or Empress Bulborb is unable to it's just unable to hurt my Pikmin. She'll just go right through them. Also, you can see the Pikmin in the background are not holding anything. We have the Love Test here, which is an actual item released by Nintendo. Which, these kind of things are, like, super popular in Japan. I don't know about here, because we're dweebs and we don't like to have fun. How much is she worth? 15 Pocos for the queen? Yeah. Take it back, lads. And we have a shiny background because this is a special treasure that offers us an upgrade, the prototype detector. With this, I believe it adds an item gauge. Yes, it adds the treasure gauge. They give it to you very early on. So now you don't have to listen for that noise. We can just look at that gauge in the bottom right. And when it goes gray, it makes a new noise. And now we don't have to listen. We can just look at that. We did lose one Pikmin, sadly, but we got a cave. The cave was completed. And we got all of the treasure. Back to the Awakening Wood we go. With 20% of the debt collected. We still have half the day to do. Why is that purple way over there? You guys did not want to do that, I guarantee it. Anyway. Let's press onward. Now that we have more purple Pikmin, we can weigh down this bag. Let's grab our purples real quick. Wait for this guy to get up out of here. Turn around. And just end his life. Hey. No. Actually, I think... No, we can't do that. That's an electric gate. Never mind. I was going to throw Pikmin up the cliff and then run through the water, but we need... There's an electric gate. Why? Why would this every time? Astonishing, my metal detectors are reacting violently. What could be below? Well, why don't we just head on in there? I hope I didn't hurt my wife's feelings earlier. White Flower Garden. Yes, White Flower Garden as we enter some pipes. A message. Oh, I guess I didn't get a message. You know, fine. Let's bring back their dead corpses. Yes. Cash in on their death. There were 2? Those are sheer grubs I'm taking out. Get my purple ready. Kill him. There is a treasure. Their treasure reactor is going off. Oh, it's over there. I'm blind as hell. I did not see that. Everybody carry that. We'll leave Louie over here and we'll go grab everyone over here. Although we did test it earlier that we don't really need we don't need to have them whistled. It just makes me feel more comfortable. And they're all gathering around the invisible Olimar. Shoe polish, high quality shoe care, black. Alien billboard. Okay. And that's it for this floor. Moving on to the next one. I believe we get a new Pikmin type down this way. Oh god, this floor gives me nightmares. Okay, I see some fiery blowhogs. We need 4 Pikmin for that bottle cap? Okay. Gotta be careful because they can like do a thing where they reel back real hard. Oh, whoa, 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 lads. Careful. Careful. They tried running off the cliff there. You saw that, fellas? Coconut water. That sounds awful. Drought ender. No, that's a drought starter because I ain't drinking that shit if it was the only thing in a desert. Okay, we got the cave over here. We'll leave them here and we'll head back to, this way. Get this cute, nice little diamond. Oh, it's a heart. I didn't even notice. Petrified heart. Oh, that's so sweet. Alright, let's delve even deeper. I wonder if this cave has a boss. Most of them end with bosses. Some of them have bosses halfway through. Because Pikmin 2 says, screw you, dude. Oh, this looks interesting. Ah, that's because it's the White Flower Garden. The new Pikmin type. Obviously, we're going to get white Pikmin from this. White Pikmin are the Pikmin we actually need. So we can dig up things. Look at him. Look at the little friend. Their eyes literally float off their face. So white Pikmin can dig up buried things. They're really fast. And if an enemy eats them, they'll take damage. I don't know if it's a confirmed kill every time, but they're basic, but they're poisonous. Yeah, they're immune to poison, so we need them for the poison gates. I think that's part of the reason why gates have such low health. Because you don't get a lot of poison Pikmin. But digging speed is actually tied to a Pikmin's strength, so purples are actually the fastest when it comes to digging. Oh, here we go. This is our first instance of a spray. So this is, I don't know if the glitch is patched. But the way that it works is you want to, I think you want to make sure that Louis is not following you, so I disband him. And you add, it can be Olimar or Louis, then you push him into it. Nope, I did it wrong. But typically, if you're able to push Louis into it or Olimar into it, and then with your other captain, also drink it up, you'll get it twice. But with the way that Louis moved, it's super easy to perform. And with the way that he moved, it made me feel like that maybe it's not possible. We're gonna have Louis run all the way back. 'Cause I'm pretty sure this is the only treasure. Purples are just the best at everything. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, they came out here saying this is an ability that makes all contact moves fail instantly. In a game that's gonna be having a bunch of double battles. Like, it's absolutely nuts. Only worth 80 Pokos. Super Stick Texel. And that's the last treasure. I think Olimar should have 44. Yep, alright. Delve even deeper. I would say that Pikmin... it's weird. Pikmin 1 is definitely the most balanced. So here they try to teach you about how whites are immune to poison. Except our Pikmin are idiots and ran into the poison. They really said, I'm gonna run into this thing that I know I can't resist. I'm only gonna throw a few because Pikmin is really weird when they try to automate things. So we're just gonna go around real quick. Actually, with Louie, we can probably send a few Pikmin on this. Oh, it needs to be dug out. Switch over to Louie, or Olimar. Break that. Now, Olimar and Louie are completely immune to the poison because they're in spacesuits. Toxic Toadstool. That's Peach when she gets on around a cod. Is that the last one? I see the cave back there. Survival ointment. Yeah, okay. So, here's something stupid that you can do. We don't have to break this. We can just walk over here and just go right in. And all of our Pikmin are now immune to the poison. No, they're not really immune to it, but I always think it's really funny that you can just watch them running in the poison or in the fire. Welcome to the final floor. Okay, so what we are going to do is... Okay, game. Hold on. Bring them all back. Disband. I'm going to be Olimar because I don't like being Louie. I think we can just come in with just the purple picks and be fine for this boss. I think this boss is a burrowing snagret, the little bird snake thing from the first game. There he is. Let's run away. You fight him just like you do in Pikmin 1. You wait for him to come up with his head getting stuck in the ground. Very simple boss. If he doesn't do that, just run away. It's not worth it. Especially when you're using just perps. Rucking away. I really like the boss music in this game. I don't know why. I just love it. Come on, Dillweed. You know you want to get stuck coming out that ground. Don't you want to do it for your boy, the purple picks? I guess not. I've never seen these guys not get stuck. Or do they not get stuck in this game? Did they change it? I don't remember. I could have sworn they still got stuck. Okay, well, since he's not getting stuck, we're gonna go switch to the reds. And then watch him immediately get stuck. Okay, we got 55 reds. This should be easy. Oh, I missed the head. We lost a few Pikmin because apparently I missed the head. No, why'd he turn so weird? He turned so weirdly. Nah, he's dead. He's not eating those guys. Look at him stuck to his mouth, but he's dead. And we got a new item. We lost a few Pikmin, red Pikmin during that. I'm glad that they were reds and not, you know, something we can't really get back. What the fuck? Guys, you see me doing shit. Is it all nectar? Okay, it's all nectar. That's fine. We lost some flowers in that because he was shaking them off. Had he eaten one of the whites, he would have taken a little bit of damage. Because they're so toxic and poisonous. They've been around for a long time, okay? They've been there since Black Ops days, okay? 5-man knapsack. The material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. The knapsack is complete. With this, you can press right stick to take a nap. What he says is true. You can press... You just hold in the right stick. I guess not. There you go. Yep. And then they carry you. Bonk. That's it. That's all it does. I think while they're laying down, though, they do regenerate health. Unlike in Pikmin 1, you can't heal at the ship, so you kind of have to do it like that. Yeah, let's get this taste, this feel-good juice. And I believe everybody's been flowered up now, except for that. There's always just one red Pikmin, bro. They start getting crazy when they will throw bosses at you, man. It starts getting nutty. We did lose 3 Pikmin, sadly, but their sacrifices were completely worth it. Alright, let's move on. Hello there. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, actually. But hello to you, too. Leo, is that how you pronounce it? Okay, with our reds, we're gonna quickly have them do some of this nonsense. How about y'all don't do this? No, you die too. And now with our white Pikmin, we're just gonna toss them up there real quick. You know, probably would have just been easier to walk up here, honestly. But I like to do things a little bit extra. Oh, nope. Guys, come back. There's no trajectory line. Nope, you just gotta eyeball it. Which I am perfectly fine with. There's a honey wisp right there. I'm not really worried about that honey wisp. Start throwing everybody up there so they can begin digging. The perps... Okay, purples. They can't even make it. Just grab them real quick. Louis, come down here with you and your friend. Come on, friends. Why not carry this stuff back? No reason not to. Bump. Oh, that looks terrible. Pilgrim bulb. That's a dumb name. You should feel bad. I thought the remasters had them. Nope, they don't. I mean, you don't really need them. Especially when you have purple Pikmin. Imagine eyeballing a Joy-Con. I used to play these games with the Wiimote dog. They have their own sort of arc, though. I've noticed, like they'll lock onto stuff and adjust their trajectory accordingly, which actually was a little bit annoying. Go, my children. Okay. No, stop that. Yeah, but you can aim with your arm. I mean, it's the same thing as using a Joy-Con. The Joy-Con, though, I've heard is bad. It's not as good. Separate these guys and just have them start hitting this wall. Oh, I forgot they put like a low poly flag to indicate that you've completed it. I can't just throw them up at the top. Yeah, you can. Get on there, lads. Everyone get on this. We need more of this feel-good juice. I'm going to leave Louis here real quick because I'm going to go looking slightly ahead. One more things to do. We have a poison gate over here, so that's what we need to do. So those ones I put over there are basically doing nothing. Oh, no, take that one too. Yeah, let's go grab those white Pikmin so we can tear down this wall over here too. Yeah, I know it's up there. I want to get a game. How close are they to tearing down this wall? Okay. Not very much. We should probably just let them tear down the wall because we're gonna... I mean, we're not gonna have to, but we might as well do it at some point. What is over there? We got a weight puzzle, and then we could get up to do another cave. Yes, hello. That Pikmin is floating. I'm aware, ship. Don't worry. I think the three-man crew... I think the crew from 3 are way happier. They aren't just 2 guys alone that share tasks and have to walk alone. They're fine. Alright, good job, guys. Now we, I guess, have a shortcut. Kind of. This one dude over here. Trying his damnedest. Come on, friend. That was the wrong button. Okay. Alright, for our first real day doing our own thing, we did what? 2 caves completely? Got a new type of Pikmin? I say that was good times. Like they each have each other, but walking alone to a task while your only partner is waiting for you. They have more personality because they decided that they were going to do more with them. How's your progress, Olimar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Okay, yep, thanks. I would be scared. Yeah, and they also have the little copilot pad to communicate with each other, whatever it's called. So they're not really alone. They can talk to each other at a moment's notice. The main thing I like about Pikmin 3 is that I can go into first person and take pictures, because I love doing that. Ship, I will slap you. I know how to retire early for the day. I know how to be lazy. Let's carry out as many boys as we can. I love when they call each other in 3. Felt like an explorer. That's cool. 3 is probably... I'm not sure how I felt about 3. 3 is probably the weakest one to me, personally, because... I don't know, man. It just didn't click with me as hard as 2 and 1 did. 1 especially clicked with me because I just thought it was... The stakes felt super real. Although I do think... Whoa, 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 whoa. Getting the sex hotline is hilarious. And you do get emails from your boss. That's fine. I don't like those. I don't like the emails. I like Olimar's notes from the first game the most. I think Pikmin 3 did the time limit the best with the whole fruit system, though. Actually, I think there might be a bridge we can go work on instead. I don't know. The Pikmin games have all been very good. 3 was just not my favorite. 3 was just the weakest one to me. When I saw him at the last possible second. Oh, they didn't slam. Why aren't they slamming? Wait, did they not die? They didn't die from that? That's crazy. It took until Pikmin 3 Deluxe for me to really beat it, and even then it wasn't in a timely process. It took me like a month. But I also was playing other games at the time. Right now I'm only playing this and Coliseum, Pokemon Coliseum. Y'all better get working on this real fast. What's over this way? Ah! Hell. Thankfully, they nerfed Wollywogs to hell for absolutely no reason. Well, for good reason, because they suck, and I hate them. And now we can explore more of the map! Fascinating! Shut up, ship! I had that problem in Pikmin 4's demo. I wish they would just stop talking. There's too much talking in that one. Okay, I'm gonna go take Louie. Don't worry, Louie, you'll be okay. Just... Okay, I guess Olimar's staying here. I'm gonna go check on the white Pikmin, see how they're doing. Ah, those bastards. Eating the berries. They pose us no threat. Oh, I loved it, but I played it when 8 was 12. I don't know what that means. Does that mean the... Oh, when I was 12. Gotcha. Yeah. See, when I was 12, I was... Oh my god. Jeez. When was I 12? Hold on a second. Okay, we can't get that. I was 12, 13 years ago, man. It's about to be 14 in September, Jesus. I'm too old for this crap. 30% of the debt has been collected. My cat tore up my seat. I'm just now noticing this. I'm gonna kick her ass. Jono came out the ground. Get up there and just kill this dude. No, we can't. There you go. Third stage capitalism. Damn right. And it's amazing. I'm not sure how old I was when I played these games, though. I was real young. Because I had played these right around when the Wii first came out. Are you dillweeds? I don't even know if I need all of you up there, but I'm gonna put all of you up there. I got free for 3 in a promotion. Hell yeah. Get over there. No. I wasn't paying. Yeah. Let's see if we can we cheese this? By throwing him over... Stop hitting the damn wall. Hell yeah. Oh, we have the new berries. Oh, but there is a treasure. Sadly, I never played the other two, only seen playthroughs. Oh, they're just as good. 2's my personal favorite. There's a Pikmin planted over there. I didn't even notice. Astonishing! Ultra bitter! Come on, regrow. Thank you. We can get a bitter spray so they can start spawning. Hell yeah, let's go! Good job, guys. Hey! Chance Totem. That's a interesting thing to name it. Chance Totem. I would have just called it a cube. Hello, Froggy. How are you, sir? Or ma'am? Or... I don't know what a gender-neutral term for sir or ma'am is, actually. Well, calling it... Just saying person makes me... sounds wrong. Wait, ultra bitter, let's go. Now we can turn things to stone. We got the weed juice, it's over. I don't think there's a way up there. Quickly. And going any other way, let's look at the map. That's blocked off by water. And we do need to build a bridge to get over there. There's something over here. Now that I'm looking at it. Is it just this? What? Why is it a 2-step ledge? Oh wait, I don't think we unlocked the ability to throw the other captain at all in this game. Yeah, the blue onion's over there. We can't get to it yet because we need the yellow Pikmin, which I think we get in the next area. So what we should do is just go to sunset. And we can do more exploring in a brand new area tomorrow. Because what we really need is the blue Pikmin, so that way the whole map basically gets opened up. Basically, we just need yellow and blue. That's it. Pikmin went... We lost a purple pick? Almar, good work so far. I hereby promote you to assistant manager. I'm gonna slap you. What's the next area gonna be? The perplexing pool. I know English. It's only my first language. Okay, we're here. There's a lot of water. Is it really your third language? Because that would be insane. What are the other two? Give me all of them. Just all of them. Thank you. Oh, wow. That's impressive. I mean, to me it's impressive because I'm American and we don't really teach our kin language. There's the yellows. Brazilian, Portuguese, and Spanish. That's impressive. In America, we make you take language classes, but don't enforce it. That's about it. Oh, hell no! Hello, friend. Die. And he's dead. He's dead just like that. Oh, na, na. My sense. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen. I don't know how much you know about Pikmin 2, but purple Pikmin are the absolute most broken thing in the game. We can't go in there. There's electric hazards. They're the most disgusting violation of the Jiva Convention that I've ever seen. Wait. Oh, there's water on the other side of that. I was about to start throwing my Pikmin over. Yeah. If there's anything anyone knows about Pikmin, it's how absolutely broken the purple lads are. Get up here. Is there just a red in the back? Sir. Okay, now we just need to come up here. Alright, thanks, buddy. We'll come back for you, I swear. Oh, you bastard. Get out of the sky. Kill him. Kill him, he deserves death. He tried to kidnap my children. Guys. Okay, we have a fiery bulb orb over here. You know, he's just perpetually on fire. No, I don't want any of the white Pikmin. I don't need them dying. Okay, we only have white Pikmin now. Or red Pikmin. And go! I was pushing up 7 million years ago. Why did it take so long to... Ship, you're not helping. Sadly, we lost some friends. We lost a friend. Tragedy struck. Yeah, let's take that out. And I guess I'll sit here with... Leave Olimar here. Go break these eggs open. Okay. I don't feel like doing it. I'm just gonna drink it. Still don't know why the sprays make burp and fart sounds. Because it's funny. It's funny, haha. Let's head over here. Wow, that one red Pikmin took him down. Okay, goodbye, friend. It was nice knowing you. Sorry about that. Yes, ship, I see this. What is this? A strange mold-like... Yes, I'm going to destroy it. Good point. I'm glad you see it my way. Rush. Rush. Good job, guys. Now we gotta build this bridge. Oh, I was wondering where half of them went. I was like, huh, that was weird. Why did it only say I had 40 something? It's because they were busy climbing. Go, lads. But they have to go through sheer wigs, and I hate sheer wigs. Hope this is bitter spray, because I'm pretty good on the regular, on the red one. The spicy. Good it is. Absolutely not. Stop him. Kill him. What are they doing? Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. You guys gonna be okay going all the way back? I mean, they should be. I hope so. And if they die, they die. It happens. Get down, we gotta finish this bridge. And now let's go grab our yellow Pikmin over here. Hello, friends. That was like a 1,000,000-foot drop for him. Absolute mad lad. The yellow Pikmin have climbed down. So yellow Pikmin, they can, because of their ears, I guess, they can be thrown further and higher, and they're immune to electricity. It made them decent. I don't have time for sheer grubs. Die. Alright, come on, boys. One thing I do like about Pikmin 3, actually, is that, you can, tell your captains to start walking somewhere. And then play as another captain. That is so useful. I'm gonna put away some of our red Pikmin so we can get a bunch of yellows. And start plucking them. Because we need at least 10 yellows. Actually, we could just walk back with Louie. With some purples. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I had a conversation with my dad about the internet and stuff, and I've been writing a YouTube script on why Pikmin 4 is massive for the past 3 hours. Hell yeah. That sounds like time well spent. I'm over here writing scripts for a Pokemon video and said, "You're not taking that to the Reds, they don't need it." Come, my children. All right. So now, how many yellows are in here? 9. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Put those guys away. $22 yellows. I feel like that's a number we can beef up. I wasn't paying attention to the nectar. Yeah, I think 9. We should get this number up pronto. Grab that. I think there's a treasure over here we can grab, but I'd rather go check out that cave first, I'm not gonna lie. And plus, then once we're done here, we're probably going to immediately head back to the Awakening Wood and grab the blues. Do we need them? Head over to Louie. We have all these sheer grubs here we can probably take back. Sheer wigs, not sheer grubs. Let's have Louie wait here so we can get more yellows. I think having 30 reds is good. Oh. Oopsie doodles. And when I read the script, I realized that Pikmin 4 was announced exactly 2 years after Pikmin Deluxe was. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. Oh, you greedy bitch. Drinking all the nectar for yourself. Okay, let's grab this lone perp. You following, friend? Okay, good. And now we can take on the Citadel of Spiders, which is probably going to be the last thing we're going to do today. Because I got work in the morning, sadly, much to my dismay. I don't leave any behind, did I? No, I'm just coming in with a very strange number of Pikmin. What are we at? 20? Yeah, you know what? I think we're good enough to go in here. That elf spiders, yes, let's go in. Plus, I got food I want to eat. I hope that video that you're working on, man, I hope that turns out well for you. You're welcome to Citadel of Spiders, friendos. Die! Yo, Wigs, show yourself. You get off of him. Oh, there's a tomato. Well, no wonder why they're bankrupt, bro. Like, the food in this game is worth a decent amount of money. No wonder why the captains in Pikmin 3 are dying of starvation. Thanks, just thought it'd be something to do over the summer. Whatever keeps... Hey, man. Whatever keeps you occupied. And you never know. You may never know. The algorithm might just take that and go with it. That's what happened to me with my most recent video, actually. Love Nugget. What are y'all doing? Someone's missing. He'll come with us. Oh, there he is, hiding in the bushes. Thinks it's Vietnam. He remembers the original Emperor Bull Blacks fight. Never forget. And he made him a little wimp in this game. Well, I see anything? I did see a wall. What is behind that wall? It leads to nothing. Break it down anyway. Good job, guys. Egg fall from the ceiling? Nope. Game. It is prime time for Pikmin content, not gonna lie. So many people are covering it, and people who were covering it are now, like, are being taken by the algorithm. Die, friend. You don't belong in this world. Come back, come back, come back, come back. I don't want you to be in the fire. faster! That was not a good idea. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Or not idea. Blackberry soda. I like black cherry. Creative inspiration, if that's what you want to call it. Friends, can you just leave him alone, actually? He's not doing anything. He's just carrying that corpse. God damn it, Dave! What did I say? I'm gonna break these fire geysers, and now we got the lipstick. Hell yeah. Look at it. Lip service. You'll get that all the time if you work retail, let me tell you. Oh, hi, free nectar. Don't scare me like that, please. It's so weird that they... Is that just a... Oh, I thought it was a rubber duck. It's just its head. Poor bastard. It's just its head, man. Yeah, let's get out of here. Boop, 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 boop. Wah. Paradox Enigma. Alright, dog. Eh! Okay, we're jumping down anyway. That was the last treasure. They caught on fire even though the geyser literally went out right before it took up. How dare this game try to cheat me? Nah, now they're no longer on fire. It all worked out. You need to get out of the air, sir. Murder! Good job, guys. He picked you up without his consent. Oh, without consent. Oh, this floor is terrible with the swooping snitch bugs. Oh, my land. Oh, what's over this way? Because there ain't nothing over here. There's literally nothing over here. What the hell? Pikmin generation at its finest. A canned pineapple? Hell yeah. Oh! And this is what I mean by them literally dropping enemies on you. Nonsense. The drop in to get bodied combo. Oh, hello friend. I didn't even know you were in here. I just think it's just really funny that everything can be solved with purple Pikmin. Like, look how expensive that is. Patience tester. See, this over here looks absolutely terrible. I gotta be careful. There's like a whole back hallway over there. You gotta find out where this last treasure is. Is it buried over here? Yes, it's buried over here. Remember, purple Pikmin have the best digging speed in the game because it's based off their strength or power modifier for whatever reason. You know, I just don't like the cut of your jib, friend. Sorry about that. I just did not like the cut of your jib. Bum bada bum 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 bum. Memorial shell. Is that the last treasure? That is. Look at this butt munch trying to jump in. Oh, he's in the hallway with us. Okay, bye. Die. I'm just taking out these ones. Just gotta be real careful. Oh, this... No. Die! Kill him! Kill him! I don't know what it was about the Switch, but the Switch just brought back so many people to Nintendo. It's insane. Citadel spiders. How deep is this dungeon? I'm not sure, actually. Oh, it's one of those guys. I remember these dudes. He's in a very awkward location. Oh, well. Come on. Oh, he like dove in there. What the hell? That was super janky. Are you... Nope. Stop. Get his butt, friends. Friends, that's not his ass. What are you doing? You dummies. The Switch is the third best-selling console of all time, so it makes sense. Yeah. You dumbasses! Oh my god, this is so agonizingly annoying. What? Oh my god, I hate this bastard. He's just in such a bad spot. He went for it! Jesus, that was so annoying. In a closed corridor with just... Oh my god, why? I think we lost mostly reds and I think we lost the yellow. That was frustrating. That was a patience tester. 15 for this? King of Sweets? Makes sense. It's kind of like in real life. Except now candy's super expensive. Who the fuck? Man, just a... Man, just a... Get to work. Oh, I can bait them out with one captain. Switch! I'm holding the A button. Why won't you switch? Why won't you come at me? Die. See, it's almost like he's way easier to deal with when you actually have some space. Bye. Oh, I already called Louis back. Alright, now we got some more white Pikmin. Let's go. And there's... Oh, I believe there's a regional difference with this item. I think in Japan, it shows a picture of a cat. Instead of a picture of a dog. So that's a little bit of random trivia. I hope this is the last treasure on this floor. I'm actually getting my butt cheeks beat up. My poor Pikmin are getting eaten. Look at that. Oh, but look at the little friend. Time capsule. No. That dog is probably dead. Nope, there's still more. What the hell? Where did he come from? The enemies are coming out of the woodwork, guys. I tell you. Also nice. These men's, they need to stop existing on me. I'm doing terrible. I've already lost almost 10 Pikmin. Is there any assholes nearby? Are we okay? Are we clear for takeoff, Captain? Didn't know that? Yeah, there's a lot of regional differences in Pikmin. Some of them made it into the remake. Or into this version. Why did I break that? The biggest one that everybody cares about is that the marijuana leaf is now red. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Is that the matchbox? Is that the Bowser matchbox? It is. Let's go, friends. Let's go. Man, just like that they... Oh yeah, and I like... Oh, is its physics broken? Because it's not supposed to be moving like that. The match inside is not supposed to be moving like that. I think the physics for it is broken. It's only supposed to move as you rotate it. That's funny. You know, if you guys can take these corpses back, that's fine. Oopsies. I knew they got rid of the product placement, but very sad to hear they made the marijuana leaf red. That's because they also made it red in other versions of the game, so they already had it. I think in the PAL version, they already had it red. It's a shame that they changed it, honestly. But I guess Nintendo probably didn't feel like dealing with the it's a why does it only disband some of them sometimes? Didn't want to deal with the people being stupid. Because, especially in today's age where everyone is super sensitive about everything for absolutely no reason. The hell is this? Oh, yep, this is what, this is BD Longlegs, isn't it? I'm gonna turn off the I have Pikmin flag. Can I summon him by walking around? Oh no, I have to have a pick. Okay, we'll take like 3 with us. Ah! We'll fight this guy first. We'll spray on the boys. Make the lads super strong. Astonishing! Their speed and attack power. My god! We gotta wait for him to enter a rest state. Like look at that damage, bro. That damage is insane. BD Longlegs is anxiety in a nutshell because of its stomping around the way that it does. There we go. Easy. And there's a key. I believe this unlocks challenge mode. If I remember correctly. Pick it up, you little bastards. Sweet victory! It's not an insect, it's an arachnid. Wait, no, technically, is it an insect? Because it only has 4 legs. I thought what made it an insect is that it has 6. I don't know about bugs. Bugs are dumb. Oh, there's something up there. Oh, hi. Is it just the geyser over here? We got the Super Mario World key. And they just called it the key. This object seems familiar. I will combine it with the president's parallel dimension controller. All our sensors indicate a match in... Jesus. He just has that? As I'll say, I know that there's more on this. This bad boy is all the way over here? Why? I'd be using the treasure sensor to figure out where this thing is. It's right here. Is it another diamond? It's a regular diamond this time, folks. Let's go. Give me that. I say let's go a lot. I am sorry. I have a very limited vocabulary. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Regal diamond. Okay. And that's the last item. Let's get out of here. I'm done with this citadel of spiders. 9 Pikmin. It felt like I lost 30. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I lost like 30 boys. And now we're at 4,000 Pokos. Wow. That was fast. This is only session 1. %of the debt recovered. But now that we have the yellows, we can go back to the Awakening Wood and go get the blues and have all of the Pikmin types. Did you know Nintendo bred a new flower for Pikmin? I did not know that. I do know that in Japan, some copies of Pikmin just had a bag of seeds. And that Miyamoto saying that Pikmin was inspired by his garden is actually not true. We actually got a lot of treasures today. I mean, everything was a net gain today except for the white Pikmin. All more terrible news. I thought I went to Happy Hokate Savings and Loans, but it seems my loan came from the shop next door. Are devouring black hole loan sharks. Oops, what a classic blunder. Oh, Mr. President, you goober. But anyway, I think I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. I have work in the morning and it's 1 in the morning over here where I live. So I think we're going to end things off here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I had a great time and I hope you also had a great time. And I'll see you all next stream. Remember to take care of yourselves and stay hydrated. Later, folks.